Let's get it. Ultimate Team. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. I'm ready. I'm back and I'm ready for action. Oh, Nesto. All that rushing me. Dude's not even ready. Come on, where you at, man? Where you at? Let's get it, YouTube. Let's try to get a dub. Let's try to get a dub, a W. That means limiting mistakes and being smart. I got a real chance. If I play smart, I got a real chance.
When you're good, it's not bragging.
Drinking coffee to stay caffeinated, so I could be awake. I just took a long walk. Let's go. That's not us. It's not us. We're the other red team. Let's go. Let's go, man. I do this shit, baby. I do this, I do so. That's all.
The Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and
our ball, our ball. Nah, kick it, yeah. I want to kick it because I want to get the ball down.
We'll get us started with the opening kickoff.
Boom.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as
Alright, just play smart, play smart.
He'll be stopped at the 15. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the
Option. Woo!
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
We was there. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about.
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after
All right, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. All right, be smart, Rick. Be smart.
And I think on
You
that
gotta
last
throw it.
play,
We
it's
need that
exactly
speed
what
on
the
the
quarterback
field,
trying to
and we're gonna shell it
predetermine
up with
who he
that
wants to
3.
throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incomplete.
Beautiful. Let's go. I got a chance. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Silence this
Let's
raucous
go.
crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the
Let's go.
tone,
Let's go.
getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasted. He's going for the big play. And they
Let's go.
And turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised, you definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. On that last run, they're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires to the end zone.
Woo! I knew you could do it. Let's go, baby. Got him.
I'm going to spread you sideline to
Got
sideline.
him.
Watch this.
Nice job by the offense.
I'm gonna pop it. Don't get mad.
Taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a
Roughing the kicker, dog.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Keep talking.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
I do this shit, YouTube. Let's go.
From the gun, running back on the move. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Buck. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to
Come on.
now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Georgia.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You suck.
Talking, nigga.
This shit about to get surgical.
Fucking talking, bitch.
And it's so nice.
You suck.
You suck.
This is a quarterback.
Shut up, nigga.
It's a time game. Alright. We don't need the negativity. We don't need the negativity. We don't need the
Ready to kick
negativity.
it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Come on.
Don't take it out.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Didn't I tell you sit down?
He'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Nigga, it's the year.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Hey, stick it with it.
Had a chance.
Stick it with it.
Matchups really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season now.
Yeah, boy.
Getting a chance to show what
Get myself paid.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way. And
The defense is bringing it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs! What a play by this defense.
It's
with a
whatever.
pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception, Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's it.
Whoa.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Finds a soft spot in the
Go!
35 is open. Running free. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defense. They're getting to the quarterback, knocking it loose, and falling on the fumble, and now they're giving it right back to their own offense right at the goal line.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14.
Take on vacation. Destinated. I put it in her mouth and I put it in her throat like an escalator. Then I put it in her back.
Inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed
quarterback
out of
is
bounds,
on
and
the
this
front.
offense is on the move. And the Buckeyes.
In prison, my next door neighbor. You know, I'm down and live.
To the air
Good
on
block,
1st
baby.
down.
You know, see, like we living it down.
Come back,
See,
come
like, shit, I'm
back!
down and live.
Please! Oh!
And it's incomplete.
You never know these days. Gambling with your life, you getting close to the grave. Sorry, Lord, the devil got a hold of me lately. Lord, I should have never let you close to me, baby. Flexing on my fight, you never know these days. Gambling with your life, you getting close to the grave.
Here's this offense with a fresh set.
Hold of me lately.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a
Close to me,
You know,
baby.
I say that.
Upfield, upfield.
Find space. My quarterback's
I fucked the one I showed you that I trust you, my nigga. I tried to get my life around, but now I'm back in the field. And free my nigga, you know, upfield. Shit ain't been the same. Everybody say that I changed, I ain't been the same. They don't know I've been feeling.
Lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
1, 2, 3.
So second down
1,
here,
2, 3. It's not mine.
Back to pass. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get them.
That shit hurt my feelings.
Squarely falls on the shoulders.
Saw me jump out with me. Why you had telling people you made me, boy? You know you did it. Lay that looking there about my mom. I understand it. The hardest thing I had to do in life is leave you. I'll show you love that had you feeling like I need you. I'm on this alcohol right now.
This game takes on a complete.
I'm motivated. But you had gave up on me, king, when I was traded. When I was drinking, getting faded. Think about how you played me. Think about how you did me. And it was like you getting close to the grave.
He just got rid of the football. I'm not sure what he was doing.
No, I should've never let you close to me, baby. You never know these days.
Second and goal for this offense. Looking to fire.
Come on!
Trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They want to run this quarterback. And he runs.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Fantastico!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
What?
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the
They're
football.
gonna look at me now.
Really physical, but it starts.
They're gonna look at me
They
now.
always seem to have
They're gonna look
great
at me
units
now.
on the offensive line.
They're
Guys
gonna
that
look at me.
communicate,
They're gonna
guys
look
that
at me.
get pushed.
They're gonna look at me
Running
now.
backs into the NFL.
They're gonna look at me now.
Because of these big old hog mounds.
They're gonna look at me now.
They'll get him down.
They're gonna look at me now. They're gonna look at me now. They're gonna look at me. You can look, but you can't step. Coop so low that you can't look under there.
Another first down. Dropping
They say you wanna be a rapper or an athlete. I told them anything to get my mama money. Take the money right now, looking funny. Hey, yeah, and we hungry. And we was tired of eating, got that bologna. I got a bag on me, look at me now. That boy say, I got a racks on me, look at me now. How? I got a brick on me, look at me now. Oh my God!
Shut up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the
You suck.
out to one of
They're
the
gonna look at
fastest
me
players in
now.
all of college football.
They're gonna
This
look at me
receiver
now.
strikes fear
They're
in the
gonna look
heart
at
of
me
every
now. They're gonna
defense
look at me
because
now.
he's
They're
got
gonna look
the
at me now.
Fires deep for the
They're gonna
end
look
Go
at me
get
now.
it!
And good
They're gonna look at me
coverage
now.
to knock it away
They're
at
gonna
the
look
line
at
to
me.
score.
They're gonna look at me.
Well, you see
They're
them
gonna
there
look at me
taking the
now.
shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're
Oh
going to be
God,
expecting
it's always the
runs.
same shit.
Safeties and linebackers are all
Touchdown Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Here comes the 2-point try. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores.
Yes. And all I want is what I can't buy now. Cause I ain't got the money on me right now. And I tolerate the way. Yeah, I tolerate the way.
Right now, you got nothing going.
A little more time now. Cause I ain't got the money on me right now. And I tolerate the way. Yeah, I tolerate the way. These bitches surrounding me.
Here late in the half.
Want something about me. Then they talk about me.
Go!
Would be lost without me. You could have been somebody, but you be different body. I know you not it. So let's get on with Rick. We could have been somebody. So if you had to tell somebody, let's take it back to the first party.
Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that.
He's right well.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads it. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
It's on target and complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
To all my second string bitches, try and get a baby, trying to get a baby. Now you acting crazy. I don't give a damn if you used to talk to Ricky. He ain't with you, Beyonce need to stop. Try and get a baby, try and get a baby. Now you talking crazy. I don't give a damn if you used to talk to Ricky. He ain't with you, Beyonce need to stop acting lazy. Like bad bitch alert, he Instagrammers watch like mad rich alert. He only wanna see that ass in the first $2,000 bag with no cash in your purse. Now you sitting courtside, wifey on the other side.
An eye on everything going on.
I call that apartheid.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first.
Now you gotta go into your girl and report that. Main reason cause your pastor said you can't abort that. That go into the, you can't afford that.
I know it's been a
On the table you can't snort that. That go into that, all the money that the court got. All that automotive. Yeah, she got you, homie. Yeah, till death could do its part. Unholy matrimony.
A lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Holy.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's taking the shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Snags it on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And back to the air on second down. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a space. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to work guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's Buck. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I need 31 points unanswered.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can. And it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Looking downfield on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. Right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Looking downfield, it's Buck. Wide open downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Georgia going up tempo. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Rolling right and going deep. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in an empty set. To the air on second down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
That just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Wants to throw again. Keeps looking downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Buck. Makes the catch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job,
bro. My team sucks, bro. My receivers don't get separation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not getting that pass rush. Like, we don't get shit, bro. I'm about to really just
try to get another possession with an onside kick.
Bro, shit pointless, bro.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Miller. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Nice.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Good job, EA. Great job.
Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dickey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting the deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking downfield, it's Buck. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play.
You could beat him, you could beat him, you could beat him, you could beat him.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Yeah, and that should have been a pick, but it really doesn't matter. The 2-point play, man, you're trying to shove that thing in there. Even if it's a pick, it's okay, but you're trying to make a play to get those 2 points, and obviously he failed on that one, and it could have been an interception.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Dogs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
DB's right up on the receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. And they'll try to tack on 2.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
The reserver is tackled down at the 15. And it's
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dickey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dickey. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes down the right side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Still down big here in the 3rd quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Buck. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Right on the money. Finds a crease at the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a He's got it on the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job.
Taking it the other way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Oh.
Georgia going up tempo.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Buck. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Working that left side now. Turning it on. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He's brought down the one a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line. To the air, it's Buck. Gets it out fast. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Might be looking to run. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's complete to the left. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were...
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw in the big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Now on first down from the 43. Back to pass, it's Buck. Still looking, on the move. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Going to look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He's got an open man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Dickey. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finish. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia going up tempo. Wants to throw. It's Buck. Looking to scramble. throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive in advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a